Hello everyone and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. Today I'm here to show you a few things I got from Amazon for myself this month, and I'm just tickled pink. And then I'm going to show you something crazy, and you'll understand. Okay, so the first thing is one of these little coloring books, and it's cute, and it's, I'm going to pronounce this probably really bad. Hugie Love? Cute and Cozy Coloring Book by Little Cottage, I guess is who it's by, that's what it says. And the front looks like this. It is from Amazon. Um, and I just thought this was super cute. It's koala bears. It really is. It's koala bears, and I love koala bears. So, I mean, like your first page is right there. Okay, so I love koala bears, and I thought this was cute and couldn't resist it. And oh, here's one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Oh, and just because it's a koala bear doesn't mean you got to color it that color. I'm gonna say that now. Like seriously. Oh, I think my camera decided to. Okay, there it goes. Okay, look at that one. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. But anyway, that's what this is about. And on the back, it shows you some of the little pictures that are in there. So I was very thankful to get that and have no space to put it because I'm in here working. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just lay it on the bottom and go that way. Okay. All right, the second book I got, and I've been waiting to get this and waiting to get this and waiting to get this, and you get the idea. This book, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay out of it until Halloween. I may have to color something soon. This is Wee Wicked's coloring book by Karla Magana. And people, I just barely breached the cover of this and I'm in love. I'm in love. I just can't even. Okay? Now, I don't say that about coloring books. I really don't. I don't say that about coloring books. But I'm going to tell you, look at this. Look, look. Seriously. like who could resist that? Okay? And then this one. This is the front cover. And let me just tell you, I'm so like, I want to get into it. I want to start coloring it like right now. Like here's another one. Okay? Like it's a buzzard, one of the ugliest birds in the world, but like that's not ugly. It's so cute. And then this one just yes, 100,000 times yes. I mean, this book is just so cute. It really is. Like just please, yes. I mean, these pictures are just like here's one. Okay, it's a bigger picture type, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, I can't even. I'm telling you, this one's gonna be hard for me to stay out of. It really is. I'm gonna want to jump in and like here, look at here, look at here. I am gonna jump in. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to tie my hands from this book. But again, this is Wee Wicked's coloring book by Karla Magana, and this is my first Karla Magana book. So I'm tickled. I want to get her books so bad. Between her and Sherry Baldy, and oh, there's a few. There's a few that really catch my attention. And then I got a very special book that I haven't been able to keep my hands really off of, which sounds bad. And this is not a coloring book. This is just I love the cover. Okay, like okay, so I better just get on with it, or I'm never gonna. It's called Rainbow Magic: 12 Creative Color Quest for Art Witches by Molly Roberts. Yes, you've heard me speak her name before because if I don't drop everything, I bought also her Art Magic Oracle deck. So now I have two. There's one more book that I want to get that she did. And yeah. It's sitting in Mama's cart, let me tell you. Okay. Like, I'm serious about this. But this book, like, I can't. Let me see if I can even show you. Brownie, it's okay. Let me see if I can even show you some of these pages. Like, I don't know if you're going to get how absolutely shiny and glossy that is. And, like, all the pages that I've got been able to look at are that way. But here's your, like, table of contents. I love the drawings and stuff. I don't know. It floats with me. It does. Like there's a welcome here. There's a rainbow blessing. Then there's your introduction. It says, "What is rainbowmancy?" And it talks about it. And it says, "Awakening to color, observations, reclaiming wonder, rainbow sight prompts." And I'm just tickled. I'm tickled to dive into this. Like you don't even know. Like here's one, why work with color. I mean, meet the rainbow, red, and it talks about the colors like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, brown, white, gray, black, pink, gold, silver. What is color theory? Talks about the color wheel, primordial, colors, the virtues of color, tint, tones, and shades, color schemes, reading the rainbow code, tools of the rainbow mancer, and then this part starts the quests. Whoops, when I get done throwing the book around like that, which I didn't want to do. Create a color catch. And this, I'm telling you, some of these things I'm gonna jump on. Yes, because I like color, I do. And when I show you what I'm about to show you, you'll totally get it. What to feed your color catch? Rainbow and Scratchboard Ring Grimoire. Okay, I mean, so like this isn't your just run of the mill every day. Everybody's gonna have it on their bookshelf, but that's okay because I'm not everybody. We all know this. But I had to have these, and like I said, she's got another book that I want to get. It's in my cart already on Amazon, and I'm serious. Like this is where I don't know. I watch her channel here on YouTube. Again, her name is Molly Roberts. I watch her channel here on YouTube, and let me just tell you, there are some people that don't make any damn sense to me. They just don't. Okay, they make no sense. I sit and I can watch their video 6 times and still be going, huh? And then there's other people that the first time I watch their video, all of it makes sense. And she's one of those people that makes sense to me. And I love her house. Oh my word. Yes, I would move in tomorrow. Okay. Um, like her house is just beautiful. It's beautiful. Like the rooms are different colors, and the furniture's different, and the whole look of it is different, and it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Um, if you get a chance, go check out her channel. Seriously, just go check out her channel. Just I don't know. I really just this one I could deep dive in and be here for 10 years probably. Um, but yes, I mean like go check her out seriously. Anyway, let me get off this. Let me move some of these back to where they were for the minute. It's not where they're going to be housed. It's just where they are for the minute. Um, and then I'll show you why I said the crazy. Let me find a safe place because I don't want my little investigator investigating too much on this. Oh, I forgot I said that there. Well, I ain't gonna do that then. Okay. Aha, there. I'll just move my little, oh, maybe I will. There we go. I got a hold of it. Okay, that's my little container of gunk, as I call it. All right, so why I said, my crazy's been loose, other than the fact that it has, is, so everybody knows I like to make tags. All different sizes, but I forget about shapes. And I do. I'm learning that I forget about shapes. So, here's what I did last night, and yes, these were all last night. That tells you how nuts I am. So they're just like this, okay, for right now. And this is what I'm calling a base. This isn't a finish, this isn't even halfway done, this is just the base. Because I back all mine with cardboard. Alright, so there's one, and that was just scrapbook paper that I had. I only had one piece. So, these are all scraps of stuff. This is all, what do they call it? Wrapping paper. And I'm just using them to get the stuff used. Because if I don't use it, pretty soon I'm going to destash it. Because we're talking about changing the craft room up a little more and trying to get me a better organization system in here. Here's another piece of that. Sorry. Here's a wider one. There's a taller one. And you'll see what I mean by color and that I like color. And then here's yellow rose paper. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it's roses. That really didn't show up so good on camera. Wow. There. And like I'm just using, these are what I called single sheets. These didn't come in a pack or anything. They were just single sheets I bought at one point in time because I liked them, and so I'm using them. Here's another sheet that was a single sheet. Here's another one. That one kind of reminds me of Winnie the Pooh, except that it has flowers instead of Pooh stuff. Here's some more of that silver. Here's some Christmas. And these are ones that, like I said, they're all different sizes, all different shapes. Here's a completely square one. So there it is, completely square. And as you can tell, they're all seasons too. I ain't even playing. They're just all over the place. Okay? And these aren't the only ones I have. These are just the ones I was doing last night. I have a whole folder that has tags. And it's got all different kinds. And my thing last night was I've got a big bin under my desk, okay? Which I cannot even haul up here. I got a big old bin under my desk. And it houses cardboard. Then I have another 3 big bins that house loose paper that I've either caught on sale or got when we were yard sailing or what have you, right? And I'll show you that one in a minute because I gotta talk about that one. So here's a square one with the wrapping paper. And that B paper and that one rose paper, they're tissue paper actually. So here's that. I'll show you one of them again. Here's the B tissue paper. And it's just tissue paper. And then here's the rose one that's tissue paper. But they're pieces. Like I don't have full packs. Here's red tissue paper. There's some more silver. Here's some more of the stripe. And I'm just literally going through, and I've decided, okay, I got all this loose paper and all this cardboard. I'm starting to make tags. Why? Because I like tags for one. You can turn them into a lot of different things. And for two, who knows what I might end up doing. So there. And like I said, I'm just using like single sheets. If I have double sheets, I'm generally not pulling it. It's just a single sheet stuff. This was a tiny little sheet, and I only got these 2 tags out of it. But I'm happy with 2 tags. 2 tags out of a sheet is great. There's another one I only got 2 tags out of. And then here's another one that I got some tags. This is flowers. There we go. Trying to get it up there so you can actually see it. Then I'll show you this last one I laid on the desk. There we go. This last one, when you get certain containers and you rip it off, there's that foily stuff on top. It never touches the food, but it just sits there. You know what? That's exactly what that is, guys. I'm not kidding you. And all these backings are all cardboard boxes. Some are like saltine boxes. Like, let me show you. Like, some of the backings to those are saltine cracker boxes. Some of the backings to those might be Hungry Man meal boxes where it never touches the food. Some are cereal boxes. And I have all these that I did last night. And then here's the ones I didn't finish last night. They're just literally, as you can see, they're cut out of the cardboard. You can see this is a Sam's Club Cola box. Here's a Skittles box. Whoops, there it is. And there. Here's another Skittles drink mix box. There's a cracker box, cereal box. There's stevia sweetener box. Here's, I'm not sure what box that is, but it's a box. Here's a garbage bag box. Here's a cracker box. And literally, that is where my cardboard comes from, guys. I save it and I cut it up, however I end up needing it. But with the shape thing, what I was saying is I always forget about the shapes. Like you could do round tags, square tags, heart tags, triangle tags, diamond. You could do any shape. But I always forget about that. My brain gets stuck on tag. So yeah. And I pulled up, pardon me, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's my dinner coming to get me. I pulled out some pinks and stuff that I found in my stash, like little single sheets. And none of these go together technically, but they may go together anyway. Simply because I said. But these, I'm trying to get them all out so you can kind of see at least a piece of them. These are the sheets that I pulled from my stash. And this was all sitting under my desk in one of the bins I was talking about. And I thought these would be pretty for Valentine's Day. So yes, I plan to make some Valentine's Day tags. I've got some other Valentine's Day things running around in my head. And I've been making some things that I've gotten hidden for gifts. But this is what I've been doing on top of the multitude of Harry Potter ornaments, which, yeah. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've been running myself crazy with those. But this is all where I've been and what I've been doing. And, like I said, it's a lot of behind the scenes right now. Um, Hopefully, oh, and I got something else new I wanted to share because I've been using a really crap glue gun for quite a while. And it's about done. It's on its last leg. So I got the Sherborne glue gun. Never had one of these, so I'm gonna give it a go. It can be corded or it can be cordless. And I bought myself obviously the Sherborne glue sticks to go with it, so that I would, be on track with that. Hopefully, because like I said, my glue gun looks. If y'all seen that poor little blue guy, he's about done. I've had him quite a long time. And I think I only paid $5 for him, so that ought to tell you. So yeah, he's about ready to give up the ghost, as they would say. So this is what I've been doing behind the scenes, getting a bunch of this done, and I'm not kidding you. I wonder if I can reach that. Not right now. It's covered right now because I've got the craft room a mess. But to let y'all know, I'm going to see if I can move you without killing you. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm trying to go slow and easy. Okay, because I want to get you out to here. Okay. So maybe I can do this nicely. I don't know. I ain't so good at this. So you see this section here that's like a dresser and then a bookshelf on top of it and some random everything in the middle. We are looking to get rid of that and put a wire shelf in where I can put like the acrylic baskets or the fabric baskets. We're also looking to get rid of this cabinet and put a shelf there and clean it all up, straighten it all up, have stuff where I can organize it and see it. Now, this may take a bit because the hubs just got back off of being laid off. So he literally just got back to work. So it'll probably be, a couple checks in before we can do that. But that's what we're wanting to do. We're also looking at removing the big wood piece that's here on my desk because though it is nice and gives me some space up here, it also takes away from space. Which for me that's not good, especially if you'd see all the junk I store in this room. Don't ever say I told you. You can't open anything in this room, something gonna pop out at you. Even my rolling carts are stuffed, as you can see, and they're stacked. And so we want to see if we can get rid of that. And I've donated stuff to multiple places here in town. So, it's a thing we're trying to do it. One, because it's hard for me to be upright anymore. With the prognosis of being put in my wheelchair, I need things I can get to at my level. Standing sometimes is a real problem. And if I have to lift anything, I'm not supposed to lift above 10 pounds. So, that is another problem. So we're looking at trying to fix that up and get it straightened around so that it works for me. And then we've got just a mess under the desks here, and I'm just trying to get it all straight and organized. I mean, it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to look great, but it has to be usable, especially to me. If I can't get to it, I'm not going to use it. So that's what we're working on next. I mean, I think that's where our next project's going to come in at, which is a lot of moving and shaking. But I think that's going to be the big guns kind of thing. And then we have to replace my recliner in the living room. It's about seen its last leg, I think, and I keep holding on, because, you get them nice and worn in, and then they're comfortable, and you don't want to get rid of it. Yeah. So, but I've held on to a point that I think I've got to get it. So we got some big projects coming. And it takes time because when you're on a fixed income, you gotta. I mean, his income isn't technically fixed. He works, so he gets the check every couple times. But for me, like, I get paid once a month. Um, so that's how that works. Um, but we're looking into fixing these things, getting them arranged and stuff, and seeing what we can do. Um, I mean, we've kind of changed around our kitchen out there so it looks a little different. I mean, we're hoping at some point to find a table and chair set we like. I'm absolutely against glass tables, no glass whatsoever. Um, I'm a wood girl, thank you. So definitely won't be a glass table. Um, like I said, we got to replace my chair, and then I think we're good as far as out there goes. That pretty much handles that. Eventually, we want to look at a new TV stand, but that's down the road. Our TV stand is fine; it still works. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Um, and if I get a hair up my touche, I might just take it outside and paint it. So that's how that goes. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've got tons of ideas I want to do. I've got so many things that are on the brain just spinning. So, and I'm also looking to opening the swaps back up in my Facebook group. We do stamped image swaps, or at least we did. I don't know how many people are going to be interested in swaps now. We would do stamped images. We would do die cut swaps. Sometimes we did tag swaps. Sometimes it was a pocket letter. Sometimes it was cards. Sometimes it was trim. Like you might send like so many pieces of lace or whatever. Sometimes we would do a button swap. Sometimes we made little embellishment boxes and swapped them with folks. Other times, if there was people like me who make jewelry of their own, we would even do jewelry swaps. Um, just stuff to keep busy, stuff to have fun, get something new from somebody, um, and they get something new, of course, in return. So these are all things I'm looking into. I just got to see if people in the group are interested still. And of course, I'm back to doing my coloring challenges on Instagram, and I also am taking part of a hashtag. Let me make sure I get it right. Hashtag 52 Weeks of Colorspiration. And this is co hosted by Left Handed Crafter and Deb Hoke's Crafty Cottage here on YouTube. And you do a page and you post it by 10 a.m. every Sunday. And it could be a coloring page, it could be coloring die cuts, it can be coloring stamped images, pretty much coloring anything you want to color. And you can use any medium, whether it's markers, crayons, gel pens, what have you. So that's another fun little tidbit I'm doing. And I've got all 2024 scrapbooked, and I've got some wintry, snowy pictures of 2025 I want to get printed and scrapbooked. So there's just a lot going on. The brain is going like, every direction right now. So, but if you're interested in a swap and it's something you've seen me do on the channel, reach out, hit me up, um, come at me with a date. Like, say you want to swap something in February. Let me know what it is. Let me know how many, and let me know a date, and I will try to get back to you and let you know yes I can do it or no I just can't at that point or whatever. Cause yeah, swapping is what helps make this fun. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off here. This video is long as it is, but I wanted to share with you what I was doing and where I've been and what's going on, and I also got into this. And I have had so much fun, and I can't really say what this is out loud because they know they got one, but they don't know anything else. But yeah, I started getting into the pen craze, where you bead your pen and stuff, and stuff like that. And then I was looking for the refills because after you do all that work, you sure don't want to have to get rid of the pen. Um, the other thing is, and people, please shout out. I've been looking for these like nuts. Where in the world and what in the world are the big pokey tools that y'all bead? Where do you get them and what are they called? Because I've been looking on Amazon, on Temu, on every place, and I put in pokey tool and I get nothing. I get nothing. So if you know what they're called and where you got them or where you get them, please leave it in the comments below because I'd love to make some of those. I mean, I've made some beaded keychains. I've made beaded bookmarks. Bookmarks? Yeah, bookmarks. I made the beaded pins. Like I said, I make earrings, I make bracelets, I make necklaces. I mean, this is all up my alley. I love beading. So please, if you know where the pokey tools, the big long pokey tools come from, please let me know so I can try to find some. I'm really, really interested in getting a pokey tools pack or something and trying to sit down and make some. So I would be very thankful for that. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is all where I'm at. Like my brain is just constantly, even when I sleep, I swear I need to put a notebook by the bed. But yeah, just don't be afraid to holler if you want to swap something. Let me know if I know how to do it or if I do enjoy doing it. I'm more than happy to swap usually. Um, and until next time, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my crazy tag making that's way out of hand. And until next time, please stay warm, stay safe, and be thankful for everything you have. Thanks again for watching. Bye bye.